Okay,
Hey
hold.
Dan,
Let me see if I'm going live right now. Okay, guys, I think we are live. Hopefully, yeah. The
sounds
live,
good.
yeah, the live stream should be
So is
on
it?
now.
So is it only me, you, Dan, and Ken this time?
I think so. That's the thing
Unless,
with Wolf Among Us streams. They're not as popular as Walking Dead streams because
well,
like not as many
yeah,
people.
I don't blame Matt, and I don't blame Matt. I know it's not everybody's thing. It's like Wolf Among Us, you love it or you hate it. Really, there's no middle
No,
ground.
I've like discussed it with Matt. He is like just not into it.
Really, and then
Yeah.
yeah. Well, like I just said, I'll be honest. Episode 6 is really bad. I just looked at it. I just rewatched it. It's really bad.
Oh,
Of humanity.
I don't know. I might redo it. It's really freaking bad.
I mean, if it's really bad, I would suggest redoing it. But if it's still like decent, then I would release it.
yeah.
I guess I'll have it out tonight. Sorry, go ahead,
Oh, it's okay,
Ren.
Roddy. I was just gonna say, like, even when you're doing a story, like, there's always gonna be like a here's not here episode, or maybe not a swear, but like the slower ones.
Wrong end of the. This is wrong end of the telescope tier episode.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that is tough, man. Like when when you
I
have
don't
like
know.
when you have like, or if you have like a character that's like Iris, you might be like, okay, this might be too much. I don't want people to hate my series. So
Well, I don't think any of the characters are as bad as Iris.
thank God.
I mean, but yeah, I think I'll just release what it is, and you can just let me know what you think. And if it's like, if you can be like, oh yeah, this just doesn't work, I'll redo it and I'll have a new version tomorrow. Because I also kind of stutter a lot in this one. Because for some reason I didn't take breaks in between scenes.
Yeah, that's tough. I
Okay,
mean, yeah, we'll see.
let's get to
We'll
the
figure.
episode.
Yeah.
Let's go to
So
the episode. We can talk about it after.
honestly, yeah, thanks. I don't know if episode 3 is the best, but man, like definitely like towards the second half. Like I remember watching in Dan's review, like just the part where it gets to the pudding and pie place, it just gets a lot better because you feel like this tension is building, and the way it just builds up at the end with the standoff and the fight between the Crooked Man's people and Big B, pretty much just Big B since he's the only one who gets injured and does the
Yeah.
fight. Just I mean, and just how it ends, where you get the choice to either kill Dom or not kill him, and obviously, I think the majority of people here, killed him. I would say.
Hey Matt.
What's up, man?
Hey, Matt.
Matt, you there, bro? Oh my god, it's echoing like crazy.
I wonder if you can hear us. Anyone who comes to the
Yeah,
stream,
I
they're
don't know.
probably going to be like, "What in the heck is up with the thumbnail?" Like they might be terrified. It's like, whoa.
I mean, if you
Can you guys
don't know
hear
what
me?
Wolf Among Us is,
Yeah,
be scared. Yeah, we hear you, bro.
All
What's
right,
up, Matt?
perfect. Not much. Just got done doing some wasteland editing.
Nice, dude. I can't
Nice.
wait for season 3.
Heck
Yeah, I'll be getting into
Dan,
that for sure.
We gotta get back on Trailer Park soon, my guy.
Dude, whenever you want, like I'm up for it.
Like tonight, I would like to do it tonight. The only thing is, there's lots of like filming and editing to do tonight with Kate and Mickey. But what we could do is after filming and editing, it's a weekend night. I can be up late, so if you're down, maybe around like 12:30, 1 o'clock ish, we could watch Trailer Park.
Sure, man. Dude, just call me up anytime.
Heck yeah, dude.
Okay, so in episode 3 of Crooked Mile, we all remember how it starts. Big B is in the Open Arms Hotel after finding the picture with Crane and Lily, and he is very angry, rightly so, and he wants to find Crane as soon as possible. And we have the part where he's talking to Beauty and Beast, so we find out from Beast that Lily's funeral, is going to be underneath the Buckingham Bridge, so that's where Big B's heading, and we have it where
I'm not this caught up to the episode, so I'm just gonna dip from the stream, and I'll reach out to you guys after the stream is done.
Awesome, man.
Sounds good.
All right,
Sounds good. Take care. Okay. So Beauty mentions to Bigby how that picture, it's going to be a lot worse for Snow, and if she were to see it, and So anyways, after that, Bigby goes to the funeral where Snow is doing like a eulogy for Lily, and man, this has got to be awkward doing it for somebody you've never known. Like, I mean, I don't think Snow and Lily they've never met, and plus she looked like her because of the glamour. It's got to be awkward, like to what I mean, to like do that for a funeral. I don't know. It's just but did you guys okay, so we have the part where did you guys let Snow finish or did you guys interrupt her when she was talking?
I let her finish.
Yeah. How dare you interrupt Snow?
I interrupted her on accident. I didn't want to really. I accidentally did it. I didn't mean to do it.
Rip. Yeah, I've had that happen in a Telltale game.
Yeah. At least with the Wolf Among Us, you don't make a choice and it just immediately kills you and then it says game over. Like that's one thing I like.
Yeah.
Whereas in a certain game that shall not be named, they did a game over choices, and then you had to restart it.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, where
I
literally every character on screen dies.
Yeah, in the most bland way. It's like they have the worst death. Not brutal, just they die. It wasn't even edited that well in the game.
Not even the normal deaths were that good.
Yeah,
the actual deaths were that good.
It's so true. Okay, we're getting off topic.
I think this episode is the most action packed so far, at least.
At the end, for
short,
sure.
Though. It is so short though. I remember
the beginning. Oh yeah, it was definitely really short.
It gets shorter and shorter.
Episode 4.
I was gonna say I checked the time for some of the other ones, and I've noticed that the finale is actually the shortest one.
Yeah, no, you could literally beat episode. I've seen people beat episode 5 in less than an hour.
I know.
Honestly, that's crazy. I don't know. Honestly,
I think I've seen every episode 5 from every Telltale game has been short, except for Minecraft Story Mode. Because I remember Walking Dead season 1 and 2, the finale was the shortest episodes for all those seasons.
Surprisingly, the game that shall not be named's final episode is probably one of the longest episodes Telltale's ever done.
That's true.
It doesn't mean it's good. It doesn't mean
it's
good,
exactly. The Wolf Among Us has 5 short episodes and they're all amazing. The Walking Dead season 4 has 4 long episodes and they're all amazing. So it really just depends on how the story is.
It's
how they
quality over quantity.
Exactly. I'd rather have 4.
It's crazy how people who played this game normally had to wait months, and the episodes weren't even that long.
Yeah, me. I mean, it was. It was so bad for me.
Ken, you need to understand, bro, that this is early in Telltale's life. They didn't have the amount of people they would have around The Walking Dead season 2. You know.
Well, I mean, this came out just a little bit before season 2.
Oh, I'm not.
Yeah,
not
season 2 was the
3.
next game they made.
Well, I forgot how early this game came out.
Yeah. Oh, I think I missed that. Around when season 3 came. I feel like season 3 of Walking Dead was around the peak of the amount of games Telltale was doing.
Yeah, they were doing 4
5 games
or 4 or 5 at the same time.
Yeah.
They're planning to make a Stranger Things one, but it wasn't gonna be it was gonna kind of look like the Back to the Future game. It wasn't gonna be.
I don't know if I would have liked that.
Because
they can't do live action.
Exactly.
So
they're great at comic book games, making them look comic booky, or style. But as far as real life action, live action is just not good looking at all.
Actually, I mean, I've talked about this with Dan a few times, but how do the rest of you feel about the Last of Us show that's coming? Do you have low bars for it?
I have
low expectations just because of the second game, but let's be clear on one thing though about Last of Us is that if they completely rearrange the story and if they don't kill off you know who in the adaptation of the story of the second game, then if they actually continue to keep that character alive and maybe go forward with that and change things up, then I think it could be a hit, to be honest.
Agreed, but plus the budget.
I have high hope. I have high hopes, but I think we should not, because just in case it's bad. But they have 2 good actors. The other girl, I've never seen her or anything, but she was in Game of Thrones. And and I think the main reason why they made the TV show is because of all the backlash. So I think if they killed Joel off, there would be no point of the show. Well, not really no point, but the whole purpose of them making the show is because the second game was so bad.
No, I don't think so because
Uh,
they confirmed the show before the second game.
Well,
I feel like maybe they just started working harder to get the show started after the second game. Maybe they were going to take longer.
Maybe.
So yeah. So really
Yeah.
quick. So back to the episode. We have.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, we have Snow who talks to Big B, and we have the moment where we're telling her where we've been, that how we went to the open arms, and just telling her, oh man, just Snow's face when you're telling her that, like, yeah, like Lily was. She looked like you because of this reason, and then Crane is just, oh, it's just so gross. It's just, oh man, it's her face. Just like I can't imagine, just having like a creep like Crane, because yeah, like we all know he's the Gregory 2.0. At least Gregory, I don't think he was ever a creep. Like
no, oh man, I mean like a
Yeah,
little bit, but not the Crane
purse.
level, honestly.
yeah, I mean, oh man, just as far as like
So guys,
level,
did you guys ever doubt Crane was the killer, like before you kind of found out he wasn't?
Let's.
I
I
did.
did, because I feel like he's kind of like a coward, so it's like,
I
I
would
think
say
he would have did it.
Yeah, I would say after episode 2, I was there with Bigby, like thinking he was the killer, which I was surprised. I'm like, because I didn't know these characters too well. I thought like, well, this is his story, and in episode 2, it's like, okay, now we know who the killer is, but still, it felt a little bit off to me. Like, why'd he kill him? Maybe to keep it a secret, but like, how? Because he's not strong enough to rip someone's head off. So I'm like, okay, there's a bit of a gap there, like something that needs to be explained. So yeah. But then in episode 3, I started realizing that like, I don't think Crane is the killer either. Like, so
Yeah. No, I remember when I saw the ending of the last episode though, like it just felt off. Something about that reveal felt off, but I was kind of just like, okay, I'll roll with it. I guess that's our answer. But then this episode, I'm like, yeah, it makes more sense. I'm like, it's just he's too much of a coward, and they present that well in this one.
That is true. And okay, so we have Snow who just needs to finish up with the funeral stuff, and okay, so yeah, we have the part where we talked to Narissa a little bit, and so Bigby gets held at gunpoint by the Tweedles, and oh man, just it's so annoying. Like I don't know which one of the options I chose was just like I don't know if you guys chose this, but Bigby can actually tell him like. I tell you to run, but it would do you no good. It just make it more fun for me. Like, I don't know, like that. Like I don't know what you guys said. If you guys probably didn't make the deal, but like I gave the Tweedles like no satisfaction, nothing. Like I was just totally against them in the scene in every.
This scene, this entire scene is the reason why I killed. I forgot which one I killed, but I think his name was Dumb. This is the main reason why I killed him, because of this scene.
It was dumb. The easy way to remember it is it was dumb to attack Bigby because it's stupid. Yeah. So that's why it was dumm. So
yeah, his name is fitting.
Exactly. And just how
I mean, see what I mean though about how last week I brought up how like you could really choose to be a monster in this game.
Exactly.
Like, you don't just, like, simply kill him. You freaking, like, tear his throat out.
That is really a monster. He ripped out that guy's arm in the bar and then killed him. At least I gave the dude with the arm sympathy.
Yeah, it's funny. Like, in this version, like, still, like, yeah, I choose to... You don't have to, like, be a total jerk to eventually kill Dumb at the end of episode 3. It's just one of those things where it's like, honestly... you get to determine where Bigby has had enough, and I feel like this is it. Like, at least for me.
Oh yeah, that's his breaking point at the end.
I kind of thought about it, and then I was like, you know what? There's no need to think about it. I'm just about to do it because I haven't really done anything like that.
Opinions on Bloody Mary.
But like we have seen Bigby go like wolf mode before, but this episode is just another level. Like, to be honest, like the last 20 minutes of this episode might be like some of the best of the game for me so far.
Definitely. I still agree. I'll still hold up to it. Wolf Among Us has some of the best fight scenes of any game I've ever seen.
Definitely.
I forgot, Rowdy, did you ask something just now? Or yeah, Bloody Mary.
What's your opinion on the character?
Okay, let's see. She is a couple of shards short of a mirror. She's crazy.
Yeah.
She's totally.
It's kind of funny.
Oh, did you guys know?
It reminds me kind of Harley Quinn in a way, because the actual Bloody Mary doesn't really have a personality. It kind of reminded me of Harley Quinn.
Yeah, she has. Yeah, she has the dyed hair. She has the dyed hair thing, so it's kind of. Yeah. She is giving off a Harley Quinn kind of vibe. And did you guys know that? Someone told me that she voiced Dee Dee from Dexter's Lab.
Oh yeah, I was gonna tell you guys that in the last stream, but I didn't want to spoil anything.
So I'm like, man, that's her. Like, it sounds like her now that I realized it, but like back then I didn't.
Oh, great! Another childhood.
I never really watched Dexter's Laboratory, but I still knew her of existence.
First, I found out Alpha is played by Ruby, and Ruby's actress, and.
Oh,
that's way worse. Just think about Alpha's character and then a harmless, innocent bunny.
Man, no, that's like two different kind of people right there. It's crazy to think it's the same person in real life.
Also, Mary must be a part-time fan of Alpha because Big B almost got piked this episode.
He did.
Yeah.
I mean,
she's been reading the comics.
Yeah, I guess he was. So where do we leave off of? Oh yeah, so the Tweedles show up, and so yeah, we get Gren and Holly. They get shot. They get injured. And then Big B also gets shot. But and like, did you guys think that they were dead? Like, not Big
B.
Yeah.
I thought they had died, but then I remembered.
Guys,
yeah, I thought. Holly was dead. The other guy, I thought he was fine, but because Holly got shot, right?
Yeah, Holly was shot.
I remember thinking that I thought Holly was dead just by the way Snow was kind of going up to her, but the rest, I'm like, yeah, they're probably fine.
Yeah, especially
I didn't really.
Yeah,
I didn't really like either of them, but still didn't think they deserved to die.
Yeah, exactly. And then. So at the business office, we get introduced to a new character, Dr. Swinehart. Very interesting name. Anyways, he fixes Bigby's shoulder, and we get okay. So yeah, we get that funny scene with Snow, and Bigby goes to put a shirt on. Because you can't have the whole episode with Bigby not wearing a shirt like he's Shane or something. You know,
man, he's just like, yep, all patched up now. Let's go do our job.
Shane Wolf.
That is a pretty good last name. That is a pretty good name.
Just gotta shave his hair.
That sounds cool.
Bigby keeps reminding me of Rick. He just resembles Rick almost every time.
He looks like
comic Rick. Yeah, comic Rick, not
but
TV Rick.
He still acts like Rick anyway. I never really got the resemblance really.
Hey, Rick got his hand back.
Yeah, that's true. He did get his hand back and wolf powers. So,
man, Rick is he's lucky lately.
Yeah.
For real. Go ahead.
Oh wait, you can ask something real quick.
I was gonna say because back to Bloody Mary. Did you guys ever do that as a kid? Try the ritual?
Oh yeah.
When I was streaming today, I was talking about it, and I thought about doing it, but then I watched some videos, and I never did it because I thought it was true. I still don't know that.
So I never. Oh,
go ahead. I'll tell mine after. I'll tell mine after. No, because mine's a bit longer.
Okay, I never did it because you guys know I'm Christian, and my family, we believe in the supernatural, and it's just not something you want to tamper with. So honestly, I was just too scared, and because my faith, I just decided not to. I never did. I don't think I will ever.
Especially as a kid, maybe when you're older, a college kid or something, maybe. But if you're a kid, of course you're not gonna do that.
Back when
Did you guys even try it?
I have. Back when I was younger, it became a trend in my school, and a bunch of kids were doing it, and I did it with my friends, and it actually got so bad that the school started cracking down because some of the kindergarteners were starting to get scared because they heard, monster in a bathroom that kills you,
Yeah.
And we got in a lot. I got in a lot of shit because I was part of the reason it started, and I got in a lot of crap.
Oh wow. Well, I guess we found something new about Rowdy today.
I didn't
That's
know
actually
she
a
was
thing
like
for
a
me. It was like a
fable.
trend in my school. I remember years back, and I'm just like, okay, you guys do it if you want. I'm out.
Yeah,
Really?
I was the ghost in my school. You know, the guy who no one pays attention to, or no one who knows who existed.
I
Well, I
was
was
like the
kind of
guy
like,
who everybody like likes, but I wasn't like the person that everybody wanted to hang out with. If you catch my drift, but everybody overall respected me. I think.
People know me well, but like people just know, like, yeah, Dan doesn't believe in that kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's good.
All right.
I'm not gonna do it if I don't believe in it, because just in case it's true, I don't want to, mess with that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you'll
I don't
die.
mess with the Ouija boards or anything.
Yeah, I mean,
Man, what is this conversation right now?
I
We just
know.
turned into
Sorry, let's get
freaking
back.
like demons.
We'll talk more about random stuff like this later. Let's just get back to the episode. I'm sorry for having it go off track like this.
Okay. So back to the episode. We have Bigby and Snow talking if Crane really was the killer, how this all fits, and we have. So we have this part where Snow is. She asked Bigby a personal question, and I did not think it was going to go this way at all. It's like, oh, sure, you can ask me a personal question. And then it's just like, do you enjoy it when things go wrong? Because you can stop pretending, like, just like let it out kind of thing. And it's just like, oh, that's what you wanted to ask? It's like, yes. Like, it's like, so what if okay, so maybe I do. Like, I was just honest with Snow. But yeah. Like, what did you guys think about that scene? Because when she says, like, personal question, I thought, like, okay, finally, we're going to get something between them. But no.
I know. That's what I was waiting for, and then I'm like, oh, never mind.
It's like, do you enjoy it when things go wrong? So you can just, like, wolf out and just, like, tear everything and, like...
I feel that's up to the player, though. Cause going back to, like, how you can really choose to be the villain or the... you could be, like, the good cop or the bad cop,
Yeah. Or somewhere.
That's
So
what
you
makes
definitely
me
could be like
kind
that.
of like these games, but sometimes like it overwhelms me because I know it's gonna happen again probably in the next episode. But it's like it's so hard to make choices as far as like when it's like a choice determining someone's like fate as far as life and death. It is so hard because I try to play these games how I would do it in real life, but I try to be fair even if it breaks the rules. But I don't know. I guess it doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so the magic mirror cannot be fixed. It was broken by Crane, and he apparently took a shard.
Missing.
Yeah, a giant piece is missing, like, somehow.
It's kind of a plot hole. Why couldn't he just like destroy, like, because I'm pretty sure you can like destroy towards just kind of like dust, but just hide it somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, he could have hid it somewhere, but they might have found it. So I guess he decided, since he was leaving, to take it with him anyway. And okay, so we get the part where we find out. So they find out that the page was ripped in the book, and it said something about a ring. And Buffkin mentions there was this meeting with Crane at 2:00 with some witch. So they need to find out who it is and where she is and all that stuff. And we have Bluebeard coming into the office, or I think as Dan called him, Bluebird. Like, Dan, I could have sworn you called him Bluebird yesterday in your review.
I probably did, just because I don't care enough to know his name.
Bluebird?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
It's possible.
What is he, Mordecai for regular show?
No, not really. Mordecai's way more an interesting character. He's got way more.
And he's a simp. Don't forget he's a simp.
Yeah, he's a simp.
Margaret.
Yeah, he's a simp.
You know who is a simp? You know who was really a simp? Greg Heffley.
Wait, who?
Greg Heffley.
Greg Heffley
won't do anything to get with a girl, though.
Yes, he would. Have you read the book?
Mordecai isn't even a simp, because that episode, Rigby was kind of being a dick.
Okay. Okay, guys, we're getting just a little bit off track.
Yeah,
but
sorry.
It's okay.
Sorry.
Okay, so yeah, so we have Big B and Snow talking, and yeah, it's just kind of crazy that like obviously we need to find Crane, where he's going, all that stuff, and we have the part where Bluebeard is going to go wherever Bigby doesn't. So there's actually three places we can go. There's Crane's apartment. So we have Crane's apartment, the Tweedle's office, and the Trip Trap. And I went to the Tweedle's office and the Trip Trap. And if you guys didn't, you actually miss out meeting a new character.
Yep.
So I'm trying to think. Like Dan, did you guys see the alternate version?
The version when he goes and he meets up with that guy. Man, what's his name?
Flycatcher.
Yes.
Yeah, he's the Frog Prince. If you guys didn't know.
Because Brian, you said like I was talking about I wanted to see like the princess and the frog in this, and you said he was in it, but I didn't know what you were talking about because I hadn't seen him. But I guess that's where he was. Was he like a frog or like a human?
No, he's a human because he used to be a frog, but not anymore. But anyways, so yeah, it's kind of hard to. I don't know if I should talk about which version I should talk about, like the one with Jack in the penthouse, or if I should just talk about The Office, or I'll talk about all of them.
You can talk about all of them or the one you did. I mean, it's your stream, so.
Okay, yeah. So I went to the Tweedle's office, and we have so yeah, if you guys didn't know, so yeah, Flycatcher is he's a janitor and he cleans the offices there, and one of them is the Tweedles. So he has a key because because the Tweedles let him have one to clean their offices once in a while. And Bigby talks to Flycatcher. They Bigby looks around the office without his permission. Like, I mean, he's nice to him, but the way he says it, he's just like, I'm gonna look around. And Flycatcher says like, I guess they wouldn't mind. And Bigby's just like, I wasn't asking for permission. And he's like, oh, okay.
I love that part.
Yeah, and then it's funny.
Yeah,
Bigby
I love Bigby.
Yeah, I love the part where he has a cigarette and he puts it down and he's like, I'm not gonna get you into trouble. And the guy was just like looking at the cigarette. He's like, right, like he just threw a cigarette down. He's gonna have to clean that up. I don't know. I just found that funny. And so like apparently the Tweedles have an office where it's like, oh, we're detectives and all that stuff in Fabletown, and it's like it's so fake. Like Bigby looks through files and everything. There's barely anything, and it just feels off. Like because he knows they're not detectives, but the guy, he kind of thinks they are. Obviously because he doesn't know the truth, and so afterwards, Bigby he gets a little mad, but he convinces Flycatcher that like, yeah, they're not detectives, they're not good guys because they literally came to Lily's funeral with shotguns. I mean. That literally happened a couple hours ago. And so we have the guy, he actually tells Bigby that there's a secret door behind one of the cabinets. And as Bigby, goes through it, he finds a secret basement. And he comes across, some stuff about the Crooked Man, the money, like just information like that. A little bit of information about the witch. But it's basically the same as if you went to the penthouse, Dan. So... like around the same information. And yeah, so that's pretty much the end of that version. Now I do want to talk a little bit about the penthouse one. Even though I don't do it, I still like parts of it. So one of them is like, you see that Crane has a statue of himself like in his hallway in his penthouse, and it's just like, are you serious right now? Like there should have been an option to smash it. Like, man, that should have been an option.
He just looks at it and he's like, are you serious? And he just keeps walking.
Yeah. And so we get to meet Jack, and this is just funny. It's like we have Jack and he's just like, he's trying to sneak out, and it's like the way he tries to like lie to Bigby. It's like, okay, first off, Ken mentioned this earlier. Like this this game, it should be called The Liars Among Us. Everyone lies to Bigby. It's so ridiculous.
Yep.
Everybody is hella sus. Hey, no wonder they call it the Wolf Among Us.
Yeah, it's just like
I made an Among Us joke.
Oh, I cannot. everywhere I go, I see the Among Us stuff. It's going crazy. I still have not played it.
I think
interested.
it's dying. I think
I'm not interested in it.
I stopped playing it, but I think
so
that game is
popular.
really good. I think it's dying because they haven't
stopped playing.
added any updates.
I've never
They're
played
doing
it.
like a Henry.
My friends at school were like into it, and I'm just like, boys, not my thing.
Oh, hey guys.
Are you in school physically, Dan, or are you online?
Yeah, it's like one day online, the other day I actually physically go there, and then back and forth. So yeah.
Really? Yeah,
Yeah.
they
That's
want
what
to
my
send me
school
back to
does,
school
too.
soon. Thank God.
Yeah, me it's like 50-50, like 50% at home, 50% at school, basically.
You're lucky. Freaking, I'm basically a year into my college life already, and
Wow.
Are you in?
Oh, hey. Looks like Epic is in the chat. Sorry, Epic, I didn't see a question. Hey, Brian, how are you guys doing tonight? We're doing really well. Fun fact, guys.
Hi, Epic.
So this week, actually, I started a new
What?
job.
You're bugging out. You got a job?
No, yes, I started a new job.
Nice.
Really? What are you doing now?
So I am a CAD technician. So basically, I'm in an office environment in front of a computer. I got a cubicle, and my job is to work on this design program with some other people, and help clients get what they want. So like floor plans or AC units, anything like that. Design, delete some stuff, and yeah, it's just on a computer designing. So yeah, I started today was my first week. So
Nice, man.
Do you enjoy it?
I do, absolutely.
Yeah. I can't wait to because one thing that next semester, after I've done 2 for my film program, I'm eligible to do internships on movie sets.
Yeah, I know it's gonna be hard, but like internships, you gotta try and go for them because like experience, it's
Yeah, I
so
know.
valuable. It's so valuable, way
And
more
I
than
need a
school.
portfolio.
Yeah, experience is worth more than school. It really is.
Definitely. Like some places, like if they see like your work is good, they might not look at your grades like as much. Like obviously you still need to have pass, but
Yeah, if you just pass but do a great on internship, like that's all they really care about.
yeah, because that's the thing. I have good grades, but like my grades aren't high enough to because like to get into university in my program, I need an 85 average. My average is only a 75 for the last semester.
That's tough. Well, hopefully you get it, man. Just
Thanks. I really wanted.
I have to worry about that.
yeah. Okay, so yeah. Oh yeah. So we have Jack. Oh yeah. He was just like his excuses. It's just like, oh, Crane pays me to water his plants. Okay, and it's like you mean the ones outside or something? Like it's raining.
I know. My favorite part is when he's like, he tries to walk out. I know we're going a bit ahead here, but I just want to mention when he tries to walk out when everything seems good with Bigby, and then Bigby just takes the bag from him. He's like, yeah, I'm searching this thing.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it's funny. This game is amazing.
It's true. It's very interesting how you can meet certain characters, not meet certain characters, all depending on where you go. I kind of wish they did that with other games, like the game that shall not be named.
Batman Sword.
It's the game that shall not be named.
It's I'll give you a hint.
What game are y'all talking about?
It's one of Telltale's.
Is it Minecraft Story Mode?
Close.
No, look, it's based off a TV show. It's a Telltale game based off a TV show.
Oh, that's not even that bad, man.
It is.
Oh, it's bad.
It is.
Only like 107% is bad.
Don't get me wrong, it has
107%.
some good to it, but by putting it in the actual show universe, they're limiting themselves. They should have made an alternate universe so they can play with the characters more.
I kind of agree. And yeah, just the way it looked, the glitches, the story, everything, the choices didn't matter. Just it was all bad. Like I can talk. I mean, I wish I could, but I don't know if I can. But like, I could literally talk about the game the game that shall not be named.
You said it. You said it. You just said it.
No, I just said game. I only said game. Anyway,
Oh,
Too late, bro.
Game of trash.
Game of trash.
It is-
yeah,
Game
I
of Trash
mean,
is right. I haven't even played the game. I'm just taking Brian's word that it's the worst thing ever.
yeah. You guys want to know? Like, man, my brother.
Oh, never mind.
I was just gonna say, like, if you guys
Like-
want a game, like, if you guys are looking for a game that's like, the Game of Thrones show before it went bad, I think it's Mass Effect or something like that. Like, my brother loves Mass Effect.
I will say the Telltale game is a smidge better than Season 8, though. A smidge.
I can't judge that.
I haven't played. Walking Dead Michonne has got so much backlash, and I've never played before. I'm planning
it's
on
bad.
playing it
Oh,
tonight.
stay away from it, dude.
Even Michonne is bad.
I know.
Yeah.
Which it's like, man, how can you say that about Michonne? It's like, just play it. You'll understand.
I'm only playing it because it's like the only Walking Dead game left, and I want to see for myself. I'm pretty sure it's bad because I've
It
never
is.
heard a single person say it's good.
I'd say you just be wasting your time by playing it, Ken.
Yep, exactly. I
I
literally
don't know how I
have
got
no
the
good things
game.
to
I
say
think I
about
got it for free.
At least you didn't waste money on that garbage.
Yeah, like I did. I had to buy it twice. You know, the first time it came
Yeah.
out.
Why did you buy it? Why did you buy it twice?
Well, so the first time it came out, you know, I didn't know it was bad. So, you know, I bought it for my, you know, iPod or, you know, iPhone.
Out of
And
interest.
it kept, yeah, out of interest because I'm a big Walking Dead fan. You know, after season 2, I'm like, okay, I want more Walking Dead, Telltale. And I've told you guys this before. Every time I started playing episode 1, it kept crashing on me and then resetting the game progress, like because the game was, I don't know, too much or something. And it's like, that made no sense.
Yeah.
You're telling me I paid like, you know, money for this and I don't even get to play the game. Like, this is unbelievable.
Yeah. They could have at least had Michonne played by Denai Guerrera.
Oh, that would have
Yeah.
been
It was the
awesome.
comic.
I would
Like,
I don't
okay.
understand why they didn't do that. I mean, maybe she didn't want to, but like, how would she not want to? Or maybe she's like, this game's so bad.
They
I'm not
probably
doing it.
didn't. They probably just didn't ask her.
Well,
Like,
if they didn't
at
ask her,
least-
that's a missed opportunity.
Like, at least the Game of Thrones Telltale game, when it came to show characters, some of them were played by, like, Daenerys, for example. Daenerys was played by Emilia Clarke, or whatever her name is.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
I think
Okay.
Jon Snow is played by the actual actor as well.
All right. So
You guys don't hear my game, right? Because I'm playing a game. You don't hear it, right? I don't
no.
want it to be bothering you guys.
You're
Okay, just
good.
being sure.
All right. So back to the episode. Okay, let me think where we left off of.
Problem.
Wait, what?
The Jack
You
taking
left,
Yeah.
I
the
was gonna say
bag.
you're right.
Yeah,
the part
we
where
did.
he runs in the jack.
Yeah, and man, like, there's always an option that just. I love it how every time Bigby comes across someone, there's always an option to just like punch him. Like I didn't.
Yeah.
know that option.
Dang, Bigby.
I know it's so funny. Like you get to literally do that with almost any character. Like almost, obviously not any women characters, but you know what I mean. Just the fact
I
that
wish
like,
we could.
no. Well, except Bloody Mary,
Okay.
except her. Like she's the one woman that Bigby gets to hit.
Yeah. You could have made that sound more out of context.
No, that I didn't make it sound out of context. What she did this
She's
episode.
not a woman. She's a demon.
She
Look
is.
what
She's
they
an evil human being.
Yeah, see,
She shot.
how is
shot
Bloody
Bigby.
Mary? How is Bloody Mary more likable in one episode than like in like a few minutes?
1 minute.
No, than Abby from Last of Us. Like if you want to do a strong,
I'm
if you
not
want to
gonna
do a
lie,
strong woman,
low-key, I see what they were trying to do I see exactly what they were trying to do, and I think it was a good idea per se, but I would have rather something else. I would have rather them like kidnap Joel and they were gonna do a public execution and Ellie had to save him instead of them killing him.
They should have
Still
killed
would have been
Tommy.
a bad idea.
They
Yep,
should have killed Tommy.
I agree with that. I think his death is just, man, it turned Last of Us 2 into like a really exciting event to like something I don't even care for.
Think about it. If they killed Tommy, I mean, one, Joel would have survived. I mean, it would have had enough of an impact on the audience to the point
Yeah.
where, you know, but it wouldn't have been something that pissed them
They
off.
kinda
And hey,
did
Joel
that.
and Ellie could go after the wolves together.
Man, that would
They
have made
kinda
the second
did
one
that.
actually so much fun.
I kind of got mad because
The Last of Us 2 rewrite 1, Dan, the Last of Us 2 rewrite 1.
Oh, come on.
Wasn't there
Come
like
on,
a
Rowdy.
part? Wasn't there like a part where they kind of like where Abby shoots him and it kind of looks like she kills him and kind of.
Where Tommy
I think I
sort of
remember that.
dies. Where Tommy kind of
But
dies
like
and
you kind of everyone they make it look like Abby just shoots him in the head, but it's like
She
glaze.
did. Like, how did he survive? He got shot in the back of the head.
He
I don't
got
know.
plot armor.
Man, you imagine they just do that? Like the third one comes out and it's like, oh yeah, guys, that was fake. He's alive.
He is
Yeah.
alive though. We saw him. We saw him alive.
All right.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so back to the episode. Okay, so yeah, we have Bigby going to the Trip Trap, and we get to meet. Okay, so we get to come across Gren, who is he is super high, like Morgan, how Morgan looks in Rowdy's picture. Except, I'm just saying, like,
Yeah, I get it.
But yeah, it's just
You got to throw shame. Got to throw me some shame.
not you, just Morgan, how he
I
looks,
know.
because like he really does look like it. I still don't get it after like
Virginia let him hit that blunt before she shot him.
what in the world.
Man, you know what? That would have fit Fear Season 5 because it was so goofy anyway.
I wouldn't be surprised if they grow weed in lawn.
Yeah, honestly, I'm wondering what they grow, because like it kind of looks like a desert a lot of times, like just sand and
Yeah.
stuff. Like I don't know, it's just
I will say though, lawn looks pretty cool. I actually do like the style of the community. It feels like a Red Dead Redemption type place.
Yeah, it does. I feel like when we're gonna get episode 8, like I feel like they're gonna give it that like creepy nighttime feel to it.
It's gonna fall. I think episode 8 is when it's gonna fall because we see like an explosion happening there in the 6B
Yeah.
trailer.
Hopefully
Yeah.
Morgan's on his way to destroy some stuff.
Yeah,
Hopefully.
and decapitate Ginny. That'd be cool if he goes up to Ginny like as he kills her. And he's like, again, Morgan Jones is dead.
Yeah,
And
they
then,
gotta have a cool line of some sort that's like that relates back to something.
And then he just
Alright.
and then he just axes and decapitates her.
All right. So back to the episode. So yeah, we have like I said, we have Gren, who is like really high because like he got some medicine from the doctor and he's supposed to sleep, but he's not listening. And when I thought about this, I'm like, wait a minute, why didn't Bigby get me? And then I'm like, oh wait, never mind. That's because he's not a weakling. He can take pain. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyways, okay, so yeah, we have Gran, who mentions that like Holly's sleeping, and they talk a little about Lily and the whole funeral. And I just saw Ken, you just posted a GIF of Bigby opening his eyes like in the thumbnail. It's pretty cool and scary.
Man, that moment, just like I remember when I saw that, I'm just like, oh man, here it comes.
Yeah, it's like it's crazy because it's like it's not even yellow. Like in episode 1, when he goes wolf, it's always yellow, but here it's red. Like that's what I love about it too. Just
That's why I was so like on edge. I'm just like, oh, what is this about to be?
Yeah, like you thought it was gonna open on something crazy,
Yep. I just knew I was like, this is gonna be one of the more intense moments of the game.
Yeah, and okay,
Yeah.
so at the Trip Trap we have Gran. He yells at Woody because of what happened with Lily. Because like Woody used to pay Lily as part of her job, and they see that as like a big betrayal. And when the woodsman leaves, like I just tell Gran that like I think we should just let it go. You know what I mean? Like the whole anger and stuff. I just because like I'm not just gonna tell Woody like you disgust me, get out of here, because I think that's an option. But it's like I don't do that option. Hey Matt.
What up,
How's the
man?
episode?
We're close to the end. I would say like
Three quarters.
Yeah, about 3/4.
When it's done, I could come back for like the last half an hour when you're done talking about the episodes. When you guys think you'll be like done with that?
Sure, man. I'll message you once we're done.
Okay, so
Yeah.
probably like what, 15 minutes or something.
Something like that.
All right, I'll come
Yeah,
back
we're
around,
near
like,
the end. We're in the
7:20.
final stretch.
Awesome, man.
All right, I'll see you guys for the last quarter of the stream.
Sounds good, bro.
All right, ciao, boys.
See ya.
Okay, so so we have Gren. So Gren totally. So after Woody leaves, Gren falls asleep, And we get one of the funniest and most iconic things from Telltale. Gren won't remember this.
Oh, I know. I forgot to mention that in my review, but I was like laughing when it's just like, yeah, he won't remember this.
I mean, that's basically all the characters when that thing comes up, though.
Well, I
Might as
know,
well
but
say that.
like, it's just like usually
Why
they'll
do
say
they
like,
even,
go
like,
remember this
say
and like
that?
all that, and then you just have
'Cause-
him like he passes out, and it's like, no, he won't.
At least in
remember
The
this.
Walking Dead, I think The Walking Dead season 4 is the only like season that doesn't do that. It says like I think they do it. I don't remember. I know they just say like your relationship has changed. I think that's way better than they will remember that.
The
Oh,
only
yeah, that is true.
game, the only Telltale game where your choices actually matter is the Batman ones.
I mean,
Even
like
in
Walking
the
Dead
second one?
sometimes, but not all the time.
But I think the Batman games are also really good.
Yeah,
I was
that
gonna
is true.
buy it
Definitely
today,
the
but
decisions
I
are more
want
like
to.
critical.
Definitely.
I was gonna buy it. I was gonna buy it, but I was trying to buy both of them, and I couldn't find like a bundle. So I guess I'll buy them individually. I thought there was like a bundle of both of them.
I don't think you necessarily need them bundled. I'd say just play the first one. Play the first one, and if you like it, get the second. If you don't, just leave it there.
Okay. So in the episode, so Bigby comes across Holly, who's sleeping. She mistakes Bigby for the woodsman, and I decide to just play it off. And let her think that. And okay, so Bigby finds out where the witch is, like the address, all that stuff, and he tells Snow on the phone. Okay, so now we get meeting the witch. So as they're walking, we get the part where they're at the door, and did you guys also try to kick it open? Because like Snow is like, "Whoa, what are you doing?" And this is like, what does it look like? Like, I mean,
I was going to.
it's just like Snow. She's never seen Bibby kick down a door. It's like, oh, Snow. Once you see it, you're gonna love it. Like, it's so iconic.
I was gonna say, just let him do it.
There's actually kind of a meme in the Walking Dead Telltale game in season 2. You know, like in episode 4 when Clem kicks down the door of the trailer.
Yeah,
there's actually a meme of, like how she like had to channel her Bigby Wolf.
Yeah,
yeah, that's so true.
I'm muscle into it.
She's like, let me try it. Bigby makes it look awesome.
Yeah,
I'd
exactly.
say 11-year-old able to kick down a locked door though.
Okay, I mean, like
it's Clem.
Okay, so it is an old door. It's there are like 2 years in the apocalypse, 2 something years, and I mean it's not the best wood and stuff. And I guess like yeah, she did try her best, but yeah, it's a little bit on the fake side. I mean, I guess you can say that, but still, for Clem, it's an awesome moment.
Terrible, so it doesn't matter.
I mean, for Clem, it's still an awesome moment.
Yeah, we love her. We love her, so we don't judge.
Exactly.
She's one of those.
Did you think she was dead in episode 4? Like at the end of it, like did you think she was done?
No, I thought she might have been shot.
Dead. Episode 5, when she got shot by that Russ, I can't remember his name, but
Arvo.
I didn't think she was dead.
No.
Like when I first saw that, I actually thought like she died since it was episode 5.
I'm talking about the end of season 4, episode 4, like when she gets bit and then AJ swings the axe.
Oh, yeah.
Did you think she was done?
I thought she was dead.
I did. I was shocked when I saw her after.
Yeah. I was crying. I hadn't cried over a video game character in a long time.
I'm not gonna lie, when I saw that and then I see her later on, I did actually think for a minute, I'm like, please don't do this fake hallucination stuff. And then after a bit, I'm like, what? Wait, what? Yeah, wow, she's actually here. Like, what?
Thank God.
Like, I didn't believe it at first. I'm like, this is The Walking Dead to do hallucinations. I'm like, no, there's no way. And then I'm like, yeah, it's been a few minutes. She is actually here.
This is a little off topic, but do you guys think Clem?
No, go ahead, Ken. Sorry.
Do you guys think Clem was better? Do you think little Clem, like, do you think little AJ is better than little Clem?
Ooh, that's tough. Little AJ in season 1 Clem. I would say AJ is
definitely, because AJ did more than Clem did when she was little. Probably because he was born into the apocalypse and she wasn't. As far as his age, I think he did better.
I mean, AJ didn't take over a group though.
Yeah, as far as
he didn't take over a group. Well, I'm not talking about season 2, really. Well, I guess you can count season 2, but season 2, she was kind of a little bit older.
I mean, if we're only counting season 1, then I think AJ, yeah.
Clementine was
Yeah.
technically the leader in season 2.
Season 2 isn't fair because he is kind of a 5-year-old.
Definitely. That's kind of sad. Like she literally had that's the flaw I think with season 2. Like as much as Clem, but just unrealistic that the child has to do everything, you know?
I know.
Exactly.
It just makes the adults look terrible.
In season 1,
Exactly.
they kind of made Lee do everything. That's in Telltale games. They always make like the main character do everything.
Yeah, because it wouldn't be interesting.
Yeah, that's what I tell myself. But season 2 was just unridiculous.
I know. It's like Wolf Among Us, which we have to get back to. Like Bigby literally has to do almost everything in the story.
For real.
I know.
Yeah, we
It
can
makes
talk
more
about
sense
this stuff
because he's the
after.
only sheriff.
Yeah, I remember you asking that, Dan. You're like, why is there the only one sheriff? It's like Fabletown has they got serious money problems. Like
Yeah, exactly.
They are bankrupt. They are definitely bankrupt, that's for sure.
It's something I had to point out. It's like, man, this one dude just does everything.
Yeah, they're bankrupt.
He does a good job as one sheriff because in the real world, there was like only one sheriff for each city. We would be in chaos. Bigby handles it pretty good.
They always say that like Bigby doesn't sleep much, and I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, well, yeah, no kidding, you don't sleep much. Nobody else can fill in for you.
Yeah, I was saying this in my stream today. I feel like it hasn't even been a week since the first episode. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it's only been a few days for them.
I was about to say probably like only a few days, probably at the most.
Okay, so yeah, we're at the witch's place, and okay, so yeah, we get to meet fake Rachel, this like little girl, and did you guys also were you guys suspicious? Were you guys like believing that?
Not really, because the picture of her, the lady and the girl, I'm like, there's somebody else I didn't get. Is the girl real or fake? Because why was the girl in there with the picture unless the picture was fake? But I still thought it was suspicious. I kind of feel like Crane was there, but I didn't really think the girl was.
Okay,
there was one part though, like I mentioned this before, but like I don't know what it is. I love the part when it's like Bigby, he does all the stuff, he does like he gets the dirty work done, but then when it comes to talking to little kids, he's just like, yes, no, can you? And she's like, what? You never talked to kids before? And he's like, yeah, I don't do this stuff.
Yeah, he's like, Snow, can you talk to her? I don't know what to say with these kind of people. And she's like, you mean children? And just like, well, yeah, kind of. You know, Bigby doesn't have a whole lot of experience with this. You know.
Man, the one thing Snow's there for, to talk to the kids.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, so we get Bigby. Okay, so yeah, we have him looking around and for any sign of Crane. So they know he was here. There's a little bit, but he's just not there anymore. And we come across where Bigby finds the glamour tube, and I didn't get this. Why didn't the apartment shake? But I knew something was up as soon as it shook the first time, because I'm like, okay, the apartment just shook, and she freaked out when I touched this thing. It's like, okay, something's up, you know.
Oh yeah, I noticed that, but I didn't think anything of it since they're all like fables, so I didn't really think anything of it.
Yeah, so we have Bigby opening up the glamour, and yeah, we find out that fake Rachel is actually Auntie Greenleaf, the witch. And okay, so yeah, we have Bigby and Snow, trying to ask her. No, actually, they're kind of more demanding where Crane is. They want to know where he is, and like, yeah, did you guys? Oh, Dan, you just posted the Bigby kicking down the door in the first episode. Yeah,
How'd you do it?
Yeah, definitely. No one's doors are safe.
Yeah,
no one's doors are safe.
Don't bother locking your door if
that's
he's
just
coming
Telltale.
in.
Just don't lock your doors in Fabletown. You're just wasting your money. You see Bigby, just let him in.
Yeah,
Saves you door repair costs.
You know what's funny? Imagine like a door is not even locked and he just kicks it open. That'd be funny.
It's just his normal thing to do.
Exactly.
Does Bigby
Exactly. So,
does Bigby ever take showers? My God, he probably stinks.
Yeah, he takes showers.
He has the same shirt on.
He would get along with Daryl Dixon.
That is true. He does have the same outfit. We're running into a Daryl problem here.
Well,
I guess when he gets injured, he has to put on a new shirt, but he still doesn't like bathe.
Daryl
Bigby does
Bigby. Loser takes a shower.
No,
but
he
has been like the same for like almost 10 years, so there is a difference.
Yeah, no, okay, so Bigby has...
But Daryl probably didn't take showers before the apocalypse.
Yeah. No, there's two
I mean, he
doors.
probably did.
There's two inner doors in Big B's apartment. If you guys didn't see in the first episode, and one of them is a closet, and I assume the other one is the bathroom. So I'm just saying, like, yeah, Big B's not exactly Daryl in that situation. I don't think, but he does wear the same outfit. I will admit that is his style. The loose tie, it's just yeah, but it's just okay. So we're getting a little off topic. So yeah, you can even threaten Annie Greenleaf when you're talking to her. You can do that if you're when you're asking about where Crane is. But I didn't really ask that. I just said like we want to know where Crane is. Don't protect him. We can protect you, kind of thing. And Auntie Greenleaf wasn't really telling us. And so we have the part where Snow, she mentions how the witch is not cooperating with them, and she says they should burn the tree, destroy the tree.
Oh, this tree.
Oh yeah. Yes, the
Her
tree.
marijuana
I burned the
plants.
tree because I'm an a-hole.
Ugh.
I'm joking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
yeah.
joking, by the way.
I love how they were treating it as if it was like a marijuana plant or something.
I was gonna
Guys, I
say,
looked
like,
up
man, what is so
The Wolf
important about this
Among
tree?
Us.
What?
Yeah. Because it's a glam. Cause it's
Guys,
like
I
glamour
looked
or
up
something.
The Wolf Among Us GIFs.
Gifts.
Oh yeah. Gifs and okay. So really okay. So I guess we'll go back to the
Guys, I
episode.
looked up The Wolf Among Us GIFs
Yeah.
and
Let's
I
get back to
found
the episode, Ken. We'll talk
something
about
very
that stuff
disturbing.
after.
Yeah. Ken, if it's disturbing, please don't post it, because I really don't want to see anything disturbing. Like if it's awesome, I can do like like that Dan posted, or like that you posted the one before. No, that was Rowdy. Sorry. But like if it's disturbing, I think I'm good. No, actually it was you, Ken.
I
Never
didn't
mind.
post anything. I
Oh
didn't
yeah,
post anything.
yeah. Sorry, I thought it was you, Rowdy. But yeah, it was Ken. I had it right the first
Yeah.
time. Okay, so we have, yes, so at first I didn't want to destroy the tree. I just told Snow, can't she work for us instead? But Auntie Greenleaf said that, that she would not play well with others, so it came down to burn the tree or don't burn the tree, and I chose to burn it.
Yep.
And yeah, I mean, I kind of regret it afterwards. The way I kind of like ruined this, I like that moment. It kind of like seemed like I ruined her life, which I didn't like. I'll admit. So
You did.
yeah.
Didn't do it because at least she told me the truth. Like she didn't lie to me, so there's no point.
Yeah. I mean, it's just one of those things where it's like you don't
Dang,
really.
you just ruined that girl's life.
Okay.
You're gonna have so many enemies, Brian, in the second game.
Okay. First off, Ken. Okay. That wasn't a girl. That was a woman. Okay. Just saying. All right. And second, okay, Big B, I am very friendly to people in my playthrough. I only turned half the characters against me. Okay, only half. Okay, so yeah, the other half are friendly towards me. So I mean, anyways, so yeah, we find out where Crane is, the pudding and pie, and I just love how. Okay, so first we get to see Georgie again, and oh my gosh, once again somebody calls Snow that word, and I chose to punch Georgie in the face. I didn't care. I punched him in the face.
I don't think they have anything against Snow White. I just think they just do it to make Big B mad.
Well,
Yeah.
it works. It works. That's why I punched him in the face.
Yeah. Because I think to Big B, Snow is basically like maybe not feelings, but he definitely like sees her as family.
Do you guys want me to tell you if it's one or the other, or?
Go.
No.
Actually, is it a spoiler? I don't remember.
Well, what do you mean one or the other? I don't really care because, like, I have a feeling they might get together.
Maybe don't say it for Dan's sake.
Yeah. I mean, I have a feeling they probably will, but yeah, I would mind like just kind of finding out on my own.
Okay, I won't
Yeah,
say
Need
anything.
a Snow White and Big B, baby.
Anyway.
Frozen wolf.
Okay. Okay. So back to the episode. Thank God. We have. Okay. So yeah, we have Crane in the So we get to see Crane finally, and he's just he's like shaking Narissa, like he wants her to confess, I guess, that he wasn't the killer. And man, like I had it with Crane. Like I love how you choose to grab him, and Bigby is literally like about to punch him in the face. I found that
I
so
love how you
funny.
don't even put him in handcuffs.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know if Bigby. Yeah, I don't think he had any. But anyways, because like yeah, Fabletown. Well, since Bigby's the only sheriff, it's just way different from normal law enforcement. Like very different.
Oh, you think?
Yeah, especially
I don't think
what
any town is like Fabletown.
Yeah, definitely. Especially like
Fabletown is a very unique place, that's for sure.
It is absolutely. And so yeah, we get so we talk to Crane, and just how he he mentions how he's not the killer. He had nothing to do with that, but we get the part where he mentions how he was in love with Snow the whole time. And it's like it's so gross, and it's just like Crane, it's not that you're ugly on the outside. You're ugly on the inside and outside. Like you're bad on both terms. Like, you're a bad person, like, you know what I mean? If you love Snow, yeah, she would never ever turn your feelings, but you didn't have to be that kind of person, for the first two episodes or whatever. You know what I mean? Just like however long that Snow and Crane have known each other, it's pretty clear like he wasn't a good boss. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, like,
Greg,
I think
2.0 is what I keep saying.
Crane and
Yeah.
Snow White as a relationship is way better.
Oh yeah, we also get a mention of Snow's ex-husband.
Yeah.
Yeah, he says like, I'm sorry I'm not Prince Charming. I'm sorry I didn't cheat on you and run away to Europe. It's like, wow. No wonder Snow has certain issues. I mean, that's rough. Yeah, we will Prince Charming is not very charming in this universe, obviously. Cuz
that's for sure.
Exactly. And then okay, so then we get the part where so Snow doesn't believe that he was the killer. I believe it too, but I'm just like, man, who is the killer then? Like,
I was like Bigby though, like I was in the same mindset as Bigby in that moment. I'm like, okay, but can we just blame him? Because I'm sick of looking around.
Yeah, it's like, and Snow's just like, no.
The best plot twist. The best plot twist for this game is if Colin was the killer.
If who was the killer?
Colin? You say Colin?
The pig.
The pig.
Colin, the pig, pig.
Oh man, that right there, that would just like wreck the game for me if that was what happened.
Yeah.
No, it's TJ.
Oh.
No, they're all working together.
No, it's Snow.
Oh wow, that'd be crazy.
No, it's actually Big B.
She killed herself.
Well, I mean, after this episode,
it's Big B, Big Me.
Well, I mean, after this, you're not wrong, Ken. After this episode, it's like, well, Bigby. He is the killer. Technically, I mean, not the killer, but
he's a killer.
Yeah.
But even the killer.
Yeah, exactly.
How he kills whatchamacallit is so like. Well, we can get to that in a minute, but
yeah. So we're kind of arresting Crane, and I chose to.
I remember I was just saying like, that's it. Like after all this, that's it.
I punched him in the face.
The game ends.
I did too, but I'm like, man, that's all right.
And Snow is just like, she will remember that. What is she gonna remember? I don't know.
She'll remember how awkward this conversation was.
Yeah, that's for sure. She'll remember to not freaking, Yeah. She was. I swear, the whole that character will remember that is just such a meme, I could just imagine that text popping up in the Walking Dead shows,
Yeah,
that's one of my favorite that's one of my favorite memes because I remember I watched this YouTuber and he did I don't know what he was doing. He would always put he will remember that or something in one of his videos.
You just see like like at the end of Fear season 5, Ginny shoots Morgan. Morgan will remember that. He sure
And then,
did.
and then,
He sure did.
and then Jenny is just like she looks at the bar that says
Morgan,
Morgan
your
will remember that.
relationship with Morgan has changed.
It's like you and 100% of players shot Morgan.
Yeah. Okay, so so they're leaving the pudding pie, and we get the confrontation with the Crooked Man and his people. The way they're blocking off the alleys, and they block the other way too, and we get to see
I
the
was
tunnels.
nervous when I saw this.
Yeah, I mean, is this like
When they
the
did that, I actually like this game. I keep like when I think of stuff, I always get them right. Like I was right about Crane being the killer, then not the killer. And when the two cars came, I kind of like assumed it was Dumb and D.
Dumb
It's
and
like no
D.
one else would do that. I mean
so
D and Dumb and D, whatever.
did anyone think of the Saviors, the season 6 finale and the season 7 premiere when this scene happened?
Yeah, like how they were like
Yeah.
blocking off.
This game reminds me of The Walking Dead than The Walking Dead game itself.
Except this is
No, that's not true.
like tighter spaces, obviously, but still.
Wait, what? What, Dan?
Like this game, like it's like tighter spaces though. They're like in an alleyway as they get blocked off, and in The Walking Dead, it's like a bunch of woods.
That's true.
Yeah, and it's way more people.
Exactly. This is like,
And they
man,
actually-
but the impact is still as good.
Exactly. And
Why didn't they just run them over? Like,
Didn't
come
watch
on
the
now.
main
I
show
mean,
at the
I don't
time.
want them to, but
well,
The
they
same-
wanted Crane. They wanted Crane.
yeah,
So-
that's true.
So okay, so yeah, we get
I don't know why, but
yeah, so we get Bloody Mary and and the Tweedles. They have guns, and obviously as Bigby, I chose to tell her like well, at least not act scared. And also when, oh my gosh, the way she was just like step aside like a good dog, and I'm just like yeah, who are
Like,
you?
oh,
Like,
you
get
don't know who
out
you're
of the
talking to.
exactly. And I'm just like, this is really the wrong.
I was trying
Like,
to
you
think
picked
of
the
an
wrong day.
insult, but she is way too cool.
Yeah, like as Bigby, I'm just like, you picked the wrong day to pull this off. Like, okay, so after that, we get the moment where Bigby, just him, gets shot by the Tweedles. Crane and Snow are fine. Somehow, I have no idea how they weren't even grazed or anything, but yeah. Bigby gets
Well,
shot.
if they shot Snow, I'm pretty sure she would have died, right?
Is she? I mean, like what happened with Holly? It's just like, yeah, it's just one of those things where it's
Holly's
like,
a troll.
yeah, and she got shot. Look how injured she was from that. You know what I mean? So it's really just it matters of like how strong you are as a fable. Like Bigby is just he's literally one of the strongest fables, if not possibly the strongest. But as we see, Bloody Mary's
I
also in
mean,
the top. Like like you know what I mean? Like Bloody Mary and Bigby are like in the top as like you know what I mean?
Well, guys, was this your favorite like episode so far? Like out of the whole series, was this your favorite episode with Brian and Rowdy?
I really like episode
Rowdy.
5. It's hard to say. 3 and
I
5
think
are my favorites.
yeah, 3 and 5.
Yeah,
4
three,
is my
three
least
is
favorite.
Never got
but,
seen
like,
that in
I'm
the
not
first.
gonna deny though the first, like around halfway through this episode, I had some like problems, but it was still good at the end.
Yeah, I agree. It was more of a slow episode, I guess.
That's
I'm
kind
kind
of my problem with
disappointed
it.
that
but
I'm
it's
like
still really
Which is
already at the
fine.
end of the game. I'm a
Uh,
little disappointed that I'm already at the end of the game and there's only 1 hour left. Like this game to me kind of felt a little short.
Yeah,
it was
But-
short, but the story ends like the way they wrap up everything, like in the final episode, and just it's very satisfying. Ken, I'll just say that. Like, it doesn't feel like rushed. I would say. You know what I mean?
I
Like-
wish there was a way to play games for the first time again. Like, so you
Yes.
could experience game. Imagine experiencing Last of Us 1 for the first time again, like being able to like wipe your memory, and then
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, Bigby gets shot a bunch of
like my
times.
memory.
Okay, so Bigby gets shot a bunch of times, and we get the moment where, like in the thumbnail, he just opens his eyes.
The eye.
He is angry, and the way he just stands up, like the Tweedle's like, oh man, it's like it's like Negan said, it's like PP Pants City, and just the way he's
Definitely.
just moving forward. He's still getting shot, but he's just moving forward, and you notice his arms they start turning like the claws get bigger. It turns gray, and it's just like oh wow, something new is happening, and just the way he turns into a werewolf, it's frightening. And man, the Tweedles they screwed up big time.
I know they're still so desperate though. They're just shooting with their little guns, but it's like, man, like why even try at this point?
They
It's
practically hit like Nerf darts. The
I
shotguns were
know.
hitting like Nerf darts.
hey, did you guys? Okay,
Like
so when we were in werewolf mode, did you guys? Okay, so I threw the electrical box and the dumpster at them before
Yeah, I
I
did
charged
too.
them, and just
you
the way.
threw Glenn's hiding spot. You threw Iris's house at him.
Uh, okay, so yeah, so Bigby charges at them, and just the way like oh man, it was so fun. Just attacking. We were attacking the Tweedles, and nothing is working. You know they're screwed. They're done. And just the way Bloody Mary is just watching. She's just watching like Bigby literally throws. He literally throws D at her and the car, and just like
That's
it's
what
like
I don't get about villains.
oh wait yeah
That's
you
what I
don't
don't
get
get
how
about villains. How you gonna have like villains? How do you not help your friends if you're a villain? I mean, I guess they're evil, but like, come on.
She doesn't
Villains
care.
are selfish.
She doesn't care about the Tweedles.
I
Like
know she
Yeah, they're
doesn't
weak.
care, but
even she doesn't like the Tweedles. That's how bad they
yeah, I was
are.
gonna say that.
I know. She's just like using them. She's like, some extra minions.
I know.
His body armor, basically.
Yeah.
Just like
So yeah, Bigby. He literally threw D at her like he was like a ball or something. You know, at the car. It just I'm just making that reference because he just, yeah, it's like he threw him like a baseball or something. I don't know. It was just funny. And then, okay, so yeah, then we get the moment that we have to talk about. And let me see. okay, yeah. So I changed the thumbnail. And yeah, we get the moment where we have Bigby, okay, so yeah, he has Dumb. And man, the fact that they give you this option, kill him, not kill him, and I did it, guys. I mean, just I chose to
I
kill him.
did too.
And just the way he does it, like, oh man, it's just wait, hold on. So I think I changed the thumbnail. Why isn't it?
What did the rest of y'all do?
it takes a minute to set in when you change the thumbnail.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay, yeah, I changed
Man,
it to.
so satisfying.
Oh, and just the way if you pause it, you could see the throat in the air.
I know.
Like, it's just it's just so nasty,
Dude,
but yeah, it's so satisfying.
I'll kill him.
Yeah, Bigby did kill him, like 100%. He's dead. You know, like yeah, he's not. There's not like next
I wouldn't be
episode.
surprised if he survives that.
No, I think he full on.
He's definitely dead because I played the
he's
fourth
dead.
episode.
I would say Dumb is not going to show up with his throat back and be like, what I miss, next episode. That is not going to happen.
Yeah.
Prize, the choice was in the low minority because I think it was 44% killed him.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm very surprised about.
It used to be like 90 or something, and then just went down over the years. I don't know why.
That's one of the easiest choices. That's probably one of the easiest choices I've had in this entire game. Just kind of, he just like, I don't know. Absolutely. It was so satisfying though.
Let's see. Hold on, how long have we been going? Okay, so
brutal, my God, baby.
Yeah, and oh man, Snow's reaction too. It's like, yeah, well that just happened.
You can tell she's uncomfortable. She's definitely uncomfortable with what he did.
Yeah, I would say so too. And then we get the big moment where Bigby gets shot. And like, did any of you guys know it was Silver? Because like I was gonna say this in a previous live stream, but like yeah, the only thing that can really kill Bigby is like Silver. And I didn't want to say it.
That was what I was confused. I was confused about it at first.
Yeah. I thought all bullets were Silver though.
Well, these bullets are like special. They're like special, I guess.
Yeah, like she like Mary was willing to let the Tweedles get torn apart and just be like, okay, I'm done. Like, and then use the gun that actually works. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like she had, the silver bullets. She didn't care if they didn't have it. It's like, like she didn't care.
Well, I'm I'm guessing there's not a lot of those silver bullets, so
Yeah.
it's also something you kind of just load up like an M16 with silver bullets,
Yeah, definitely. And it's just like, so yeah, Dan, what did you think? Did you know it was like silver as well? I was gonna say,
I did.
okay, yeah, because like, yeah, I remember first time watching this, I'm just like, oh no, we all know what happens with silver and werewolves, and it's just like, yeah, I mean, at least, yeah, at least Bigby didn't just obviously like he can't just die from it, but it does make sense. Like, yeah, he's out, and
Yeah, like that's like the one thing that will hurt him. That he kind of like he'll actually take damage,
Man, I can't believe they just leave you off at this part though.
yeah, and
Right.
I gotta give it to Snow. Good instincts here. She decided to tell Bloody Mary. Okay, so we had the part where she has the axe and she was gonna pike Bigby, but yeah, just the fact that Snow was just like, okay, you can take
He was
credit.
gonna pipe Bigby.
I mean, kind of, yeah. I mean, what else do you think she was gonna do?
That sounds wrong.
No, like Alpha, like
Oh.
she was gonna.
Oh, I thought you said
She was gonna pike him.
Yeah, that's how we.
My bad.
Yeah. Anyways,
My bad. I thought you said something.
Okay, so yeah, I gotta give it to Snow. She made a good call here. At least she didn't like stand up and like punch Bloody Mary in the face. I'm just saying. Anyways, she actually decided, to tell her that yeah, she can take Crane. She just need, she begs her to stop. And so yeah, we have the Crooked Man who I guess he does this weird like hand thing that means it's okay. He doesn't even speak. We don't even get to see him. So, yeah, Dan, what do you think about the Crooked Man? Like from just a little bit that we got to see of him.
Like we didn't really see too much, so I can't really share too much. But yeah,
yeah, that's
we
true.
just see the finger.
Just see his arm.
Yeah.
Guys, what is your opinion on his fingers?
Exactly. It's like, well,
On who?
I don't know. Decent,
On
I
his
guess.
fingers.
I played episode 4, but I can't really say anything. But
According to Brian, episode 4 isn't the greatest.
I thought
so
it was
I'm
going to be
a little worried about it,
new.
but still
Yeah,
excited.
It doesn't
It is
suck.
definitely not.
It doesn't suck. It's just
It's
just the weakest
it's
out of
probably the
5.
worst episode so far.
But there's a few good moments.
Really short.
That
so
is
it doesn't
unfortunate
really
though, because this one, like,
matter.
aside from the ending, it was kind of slow. So hopefully, episode 4 is not that bad.
Yeah, we also get a new. Yeah, we
It
get
isn't that bad, but it's still kind of slow.
I
It's not
think
slow. It's a very short episode.
yeah. Ken, I know he can't say it, but there's probably one scene that Dan would you say he's gonna love in episode 4, and that's the one that I watched in your stream. No, yeah, we can't say it, but you know the one I'm talking about. With the scene with Bigby in episode 4, a certain scene, and I would say Dan's gonna like that scene. It's the most interesting scene in the episode.
Definitely. I think I know what you're talking about, but yeah, I agree.
I honestly have no idea. I think I know what you're talking about, but I don't.
I'm just like sitting here, like, okay.
You should play it live, Dan, so we can watch you play.
Meanwhile, in Dan's head is probably like a Bigby and Snow kiss moment. Or, I'm just kidding. I don't know.
I thought you were gonna say something else.
Expecting that though, like at least by episode 5, I know it's gonna happen. I know you guys can't say it, but I know it's gonna happen.
All right, so
I don't know because I haven't played it so far. I'm about to, but if they give me the option to, put the thing, gonna make some. I wonder what their kids would look like, low-key.
Oh God.
Are you
Are
playing?
you saying
episode
Big
5?
Me and Snow, Brian? I thought you were gonna say something else and Kiss. We'll just say that.
No, this
I
is
thought you were...
no. Come on.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Telltale doesn't really do those scenes.
He'll get together by the end of this. I know for a fact he's dying.
okay, so so yeah, guys, we have the part where Crane gets taken, and we get Bloody Mary, and she breaks Bigby's arm, and like this is what I'm talking about. Bloody Mary is literally one of the strongest fables. She is because she did that when Bigby was in his werewolf form, and that's like, I mean, like no one ever did that before, just like it doesn't just happen like that. So yeah, Bloody Mary, she's a lot stronger than she looks. You know what I mean? So,
Definitely.
Yeah.
Arguably, I think this is the most gruesome episode, not including episode 5 because I haven't watched it or seen it. But I think this is the most gruesome.
I love how casually she talks about killing children at sleepovers. She's it's less funny when I actually show up and feed their lungs to the family dog. And it's just like a wolf.
Oh my gosh. She is mental.
I love her though.
She's totally mental.
Me too. I love her
One of the
murdering
best antagonists on Telltale, in my opinion.
Yeah, but let's be honest, guys. They mess with the wrong guy. They mess with the wrong person. Because Bigby is not looking so good at it.
Dead. I don't think it's had any like good antagonists, in my opinion, like that stand out to me really.
Yeah,
like season 1 through 3, they didn't really have any.
Carver was okay, but underused.
He was alright.
I like Carver. He was like Hitler.
Hitler.
Lily was okay. But...
Can we say that on stream?
I didn't say it. I don't
think we can say that. I don't think we can say that on stream, Ken.
Oh, my bad. No, I'm not talking about the one. I'm talking about somebody. Did I say Hitler? I meant George Washington Carver.
Oh.
George Washington Carver?
Not George Washington Carver, the governor.
What?
Oh, wait. How do you get... I'm confused. Anyway.
Guys, I just went away for a few minutes and I come back and I hear George Washington. What did I just walk into here?
I mean, at least you didn't come back to what he said before that.
Man, I just pieced out for 2 minutes. I come back and I hear George Washington.
Trust me, you came back 5 seconds earlier, it would have been a lot worse.
Yeah. So honestly, yeah, guys. So the next stream, next Wolf Among Us stream, it's gonna be sometime next week. It's gonna go over episodes 4 and 5. So it's gonna be a joined.
Yeah, because they're really. I was gonna ask, are we gonna do both episodes? Since I'm pretty sure episode 4 was so short, and y'all said episode 5 is the shortest.
And also I'm doing both episodes next week just for the sake of time, since Walking Dead comes back soon.
Yeah.
Exactly. That makes sense.
That's why I'm doing because Brian, one thing I told Dan, but next week Humanity is ending next week. The season. I'm doing a double finale.
Wait. So I forgot, what episode are you? Okay, so there's 8, right?
6. Tonight is episode 6, and next week is 7 and 8.
Okay. So, all right, a double finale, like World Beyond then.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, but not shitty. I hope.
When Fear the Walking Dead and World Beyond did double finales, I always got myself so hyped because I just thought it was a cool idea.
Yeah.
And they never really World Beyond the finale didn't really disappoint me per se, but still don't think the show should exist.
World Beyond finale was good, except the only problem is it only got good there, at least for me, really good, and I feel like it's too late at that point.
I will say though, Hawk versus Felix, one of the best fights in the franchise, in my opinion.
Yeah, bro.
Can't believe I'm saying that.
I thought they were gonna kill him, but I'm like, I like the part when you hear the gunshot, and I thought Hope shot
Huck.
But then you see her shoot her face. I mean, you think and then
herself.
She doesn't.
Yeah,
that's
she
what
shot
I thought
herself.
was gonna happen, but didn't.
Yeah. I forgot to say
She
this.
shot Iris.
I forgot to say this in the Walking Dead Better Angel stream, because it kind of got busy and stuff. But Shane was the imposter in the Among Us, for the Walking Dead. he really was the imposter, like the one trying to kill him.
Yeah.
I mean, I
When he
don't know.
kills Otis, Otis was not the imposter.
Yeah, and then he tries to kill Rick.
Otis like shot Carl. He was useless. He would have died anyway because he's useless. His name's Otis, so not really Iris. Why does she exist? Honestly, I just thought of that.
Just cause.
Just thought. I think Gimple just thought, what's a character? Let me make a character that everyone hates, and he did it.
But that's the thing about Iris is like I know like we hate characters like Gregory, but like they're acting like we're supposed to like Iris.
Supposed to hate
All right,
him.
guys. I think Matt's gonna join here in a few seconds. I told him we were done.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Brian, for humanity, what did you think about episode 5? Because you didn't say too much in the comments.
Wait, I didn't.
You did say one thing like about a certain scene. I won't say it because I don't know because of Ken. But...
I guess I didn't have as much to say, but
Watching.
but man, I can't imagine being stuck in a grocery store for 2 weeks. You know, because like, where do you go?
It's more of like a mini store, like a small store, like a corner store type thing.
The only thing I'm wondering in that scene is like, oh, okay, so like, where do you use the bathroom?
It must smell really bad in there.
Oh, yeah.
Do you have any favorite characters or?
That is tough. Can you run me down the characters still alive? So like, I kind of like Alex.
Yeah, he's the serious protagonist. Yeah, he's like the Rick.
Oh
of the
yeah,
show.
that's what I was gonna say when I was talking to you last time. Alex is. I've only watched like 2 episodes, but Alex is already my favorite, which makes sense. He's the main character.
Alex is a good character.
Yeah,
it makes sense that your main character is people's favorites. Like, Dan, like with Extinction.
I mean, Rick is like almost everyone's favorite.
Yeah, I was gonna say like. I was just gonna say, like, yeah. I mean, it's good that like your main character is other people's favorites because, like, yeah. And I remember Dan mentioned in how when he reviewed Extinction, how my character Benjamin was, he's the protagonist and he was his favorite. And I actually did some writing. I'm still doing some writing for season 2, and like, man, I just have so much cool stuff I can't wait for you guys to see what I do with Benjamin in season 2.
Yeah, but one thing I think you should do. Yeah, Brian, you should really I think you should narrate it with your voice. 'Cause I find like just with the text, it's kind of hard to follow sometimes.
I tried to slow it down. Like I try to make it slow enough as best I can. Unfortunately, I'm sorry, man. It's how I do it. Honestly, like the music and the sound effects. I feel like that's the style I prefer the most. And also like my voice. My voice is just not good for reading the text. Like, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, mine doesn't really work too well either, so I can relate. Like, it's not a turn off in the series for me. I'm just saying maybe for season 2, that's something you should at least try because it might help bring in more focus, similar to what Dan does with
World Gone Mad. Yeah, I try to narrate just because, like, I don't know. I feel like that's what a lot of people wanted to see, so I kind of just went for it.
Yeah. So it is a TV show though now, right, Dan?
Yeah, a good way to explain it is that I really did go for a book idea, but as I kind of got the fan reaction, and a lot of people were messaging me and they were saying like, Dan, could you just kind of make it a show? And I'm like, yeah, it kind of is a show, honestly. So that's kind of what we're switching into.
Yeah, because like the flashbacks isn't really something you see in books. Like kind of like, oh, we go back and we see Lincoln, he's leaving with his family. Like that's not something like a book does, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, guys, honestly, I've been editing episode 2 for a little bit, and I can honestly say that, like, I really don't want to overhype it, but episode 2, at the beginning of the episode, it just has one of those intros where it's like, what? Like, it's one of those, like, it just throws you off.
Interesting. I'm excited for it. Again, I'll be reviewing it. I will review it, so...
Awesome, man. I'm glad you guys like Lincoln so far. I'm glad he's already a fan favorite.
Oh, he's definitely my favorite.
Oh, hey, Rowdy.
Awesome.
Yeah, bro. What's up?
All right. So, okay. So, like, about the videos, like, yeah, season 2 is just so crazy. Like, like season 1, the episodes were like 20 minutes. Now they're like 40 minutes an episode. Like it's just crazy. But like that's also why I can't really do the like reading it out because like I'm gonna get so tired. Just like reading for 40 minutes or so, like all that text.
Yeah.
But
well, you can take breaks in between.
That's what I do.
I know. I mean, I still don't think I can do it for season 2, but I do appreciate your opinion on it. And I was wondering, so have you seen any? Because you said that like you saw a little bit of season 1, so like, have you started?
I got like, I think I got 10 minutes into episode 1 a few days ago. I don't remember too much. I want to watch it. I just never have the time because I'm in class or doing homework, or working on my own stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to get into it because it actually like you make it sound really interesting, and Dan says it's a great show.
Oh,
and
yeah,
I definitely
the story's really good.
Oh yeah, did you that beginning scene? What did you think about that creepy beginning scene I had? The flash forward and then like it's like months later. You're gonna be amazed. You're gonna be amazed what that scene is later in the season. Oh
yeah, I like when it like I kind of did something like that with Humanity. I guess you know how like episode 1 opened on that scene, and then like it kind of all ties back to the end of episode 4.
Exactly. Dan knows what I'm talking about, and oh boy, it's what that scene is. Oh man, I cannot wait for you to see it because it's an eye opener, man. It is an eye opener scene. Like
one thing I will say, like when it comes to Humanity, I'd say when it comes to characters, my favorite character to write for season 1 is Alex. My least favorite to write, Kelly was my least favorite character to write in season 1. She feels really dull in my opinion for season 1.
Yeah, like I see what you mean. When you write characters in season 2 or something, like maybe they don't feel. It's kind of like Alicia was in season 1. Like she wasn't
basically. That's the thing. Like I guess Kelly, you can relate her to season 1 Alicia, just less annoying.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So
season 1 kind of felt like.
Wait, what?
Season 1, I'm not.
Season 1 of what? Fear?
Ken?
Ken, are you playing The Wolf Among Us?
Yeah, I actually I didn't like Chris like him, but I did not like Alicia at all. She was.
Oh, me neither. Season 2 as well. Like with the whole pirates thing, Jesus Christ, she was simping over a point.
Just on the background.
Well, like I was on Strand's side to be honest. I mean, I don't like. I'm not a big Strand like fan, but I actually did agree with Strand in episode 1 of season 2 when she's like on the radio with Jack. I'm just like, yeah, like why are you sharing information? Like, what is the purpose of this?
Yeah, like, bro, are you actually a freaking moron, Alicia?
Do you guys remember the 3 rules that Strand had, though? He's like, rule number 1, it's my vote. Rule number 2, it's
rule
my
number
vote.
2, it's
you
my...
guys never didn't pick up on rule 1 and 2, it's my vote.
Yeah.
And then the next scene, imagine next scene, you just see them throwing it off.
That doesn't mean anything. They say
it's our vote now, bitch.
Oh. Dang. I mean,
a lot of people think season 3
Madison was the way she was in season 3 and season 2, she would have thrown Strand off 100%.
Oh yeah.
I was gonna say just because it's his vote does not mean anything because that technically they saved his life. So,
man, you guys remember how on edge Daniel was though? He's like, "You're sitting on $1 million boat." $1 million boat? He's like, yeah, it's mine. It's like, oh no, you said $1 million boat. Is it yours?
Yeah. You guys.
Does it matter?
Yeah.
Just want to let you know. I think 20 or 30 minutes will be. I think that would be a good time to end the stream.
Awesome.
Sounds good, bro.
So, do you guys want to talk about the Here's Negan teaser?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sure.
Man, that is a really good teaser. I didn't even notice, like, I didn't even see the teaser when it came out. I saw it today. Like, it's crazy. But yeah, the way Dan mentioned it, like, yeah, what is going on? So, like, Maggie gets captured, like, or she gets caught in a net or something. Herschel's missing. Like, what is going on? Like, it's just crazy.
I just think that it'd be crazy, though, if, like, Negan was the one that actually found Herschel again.
Yeah,
I
and like
know.
saved him. Like, how do you think Maggie would react? Like, do you think she would
That would
treat
be
Negan better if
so.
like
I want
he
Negan. I
he
want
saved her
Negan and
son's
think
life?
AJ.
so. I
I
feel like
want
he would just
Negan.
be more conflicted than ever.
Yeah, that's true.
See
But
Negan
Because
and
she'd be
him.
like,
I
"What
want
are
to
you trying to
see.
do?" You know?
I want to. I want to see Negan and Glenn. Well, I'm just gonna call him Glenn since the real Glenn is dead. But I want to see them
his
like
name's Herschel's.
bond. I guess. Oh yeah, Herschel. Why do I call him Glenn?
Glenn.
I
Honestly,
mean,
Uh,
why didn't she name him Glenn
I
though?
want
I don't know.
Herschel is from the comics. I'm pretty sure, and he looks exactly like Glenn. So I mean, it doesn't really matter. He looks exactly like Glenn.
He
Yeah,
does.
Like
I'm just hoping his acting
sounds
is good too.
racist, but
I do
Yeah.
too. I don't want a
becomes like the
cringy.
AJ.
Yeah, I don't want a cringy kid.
He
I
becomes
want a kid.
AJ in a way.
Yeah, I don't want a cringy kid or a spoiled brat. I don't want that. I want a kid
Yeah.
with real feelings. He doesn't know what's right or wrong. He's very confused, conflicted. Just a whole lot, of layers. I hope they do that.
Turn him into the
I
TV,
really hope
TV show
that he
version of
becomes
AJ.
the AJ of the
I was about to
series.
say he's like AJ in a way. You know, he doesn't understand right. Because I think for
I
sure
want
he
him to
can
become
fight.
AJ. Like, I think what they could do is like, I don't want him to kill Negan because that would be very disappointing.
No.
But it would be cool for like Herschel to find out and like shoot Negan or try to. I don't want him to die. I just want something like AJ and her, like kind of like kind of similar.
Well, Jeffrey Dean Morgan is, I believe, in filming for season 11, so he's not going to die, but could he get kicked out? It's definitely possible.
Yeah.
If he dies, but if he was to die, that would be a terrible way to die.
Oh, I would hate that because
Definitely.
Negan is literally one of my favorite characters left in the show.
Like,
Yeah.
I think Negan could actually be like the series finale death if there's one.
Yep, yeah,
I-
definitely.
I
As
think
long
so,
as they
too.
keep him until the last season.
I still don't understand it. Why are they doing a Carol and Daryl show? So, like, just hear me out on this, guys. So, are they really going to have Carol and Daryl leave? And then, like, we're not going to see Aaron, Judith, Negan, none of them, Gabriel, Rosita, Eugene. We're never going to see these characters
a lot
again.
of those could be dead, though.
Actually, they might like go to the Commonwealth and just like, because I feel like I hope they do like the little like thing where Judith is like really old and she has a kid, like something like that, like a son, names it Carl or something. And I hope we see Daryl and Carol like married or something. Like I hope we still see. I'm pretty sure they would be. Actually, no, that wouldn't make sense.
I don't ship it. I'm sorry.
I think they would be
I
dead.
don't ship.
think that
I think they would be dead.
The ending will be like the characters, like Judith and everybody else. It'll be like 193, where the characters are living safe enough to where like there's not many walkers around, and Daryl and Carol can kind of do their own thing because the group doesn't really need them anymore per se. You know.
That would be crazy.
I feel like Daryl and Carol will be way too old because I'm pretty sure in the comics it was like 30 years almost. And if they did that in the show, that would make them like Carol and Daryl almost like 80.
Yeah.
Well,
Can you
Daryl
imagine?
would be like, Carol, get my cane and let's go on the motorcycle.
And find
Yeah,
Rick. And find Rick.
We've been looking for 30 years. We just found a new clue.
He'd just be
Dude,
this crazy
gonna
old man that
find-
would keep saying Rick, and everybody would be like, yeah, that's just what the guy says.
Yeah, and like, can you guys
They're gonna
imagine it?
find
Wait, can you guys imagine that Judith has...
instead of
Okay,
like a movie, I would rather an episode of like I would rather like in a very like a special episode, like maybe in 2 hours of just the story of like what happened with Rick and Jadis. I would rather that to be like an episode than a movie, because then they could
If any,
then they can do the ending where Rick is there and all that. Because
if
then
anything,
we know Rick is
that
gonna come back.
should have been World Beyond. That should have been World Beyond.
Yeah, can you
A
guys
Rick
imagine...
show.
Hey, can you guys imagine if
That's
Judith...
for there should have just been a show with Rick.
Hey, can you guys
Yeah,
imagine
exactly.
if... Okay,
Then
guys,
it defeats the purpose of him leaving the show.
Ken. Brian is
Oh,
trying
yeah.
to say something.
thanks, Rowdy. So yeah, I was just gonna say, like, can you guys seriously imagine they do that big time skip? Judith literally has a 10-year-old son, and Rick is
Named
still...
Herschel.
With who?
Rick
Herschel?
Herschel.
Oh God, no.
Oh no, that's too young. She'll be like a pedophile.
No.
Okay.
Open up.
how does this happen? You know, never
Maybe
mind.
her and Lydia get together.
To be fair, it's the apocalypse. I don't think it matters.
Okay, Judith is 10, Herschel's 8. It's not.
I was just about to say Henry, but then I was like, because I had the little kid Henry in my mind.
Well,
Oh,
it wouldn't be as. It would be way less bad than Daryl and Beth hooking up.
Oh,
Yeah,
please
that
don't
was just
remind me.
disgusting. I'm sorry.
Like I hear people shipping them, and I'm like, Beth 17, you maniac.
Well, they
Yeah.
just compare like what if Daryl ends up with Carol or with Beth? I'm like, yeah, those are two different questions.
Yeah, they're
I'm not
one's
gonna
worse than
lie.
the other.
Daryl-
One's worse than the other.
I want Carol and Ezekiel to get back together, and Daryl and Connie.
I do want.
I don't
Daryl
think
and Connie,
Daryl
but
should
man,
be with anybody.
Just for Connie, it just feels like, man, is it ever gonna happen?
Man,
Daryl shouldn't be with anybody, in my opinion. I think he should be just asexual. I think
Yeah.
like him just never being in love.
Oh,
Asexual, like his character.
Oh.
I want Daryl to be in a relationship just because I feel like they need to spice up his character a bit, to be honest.
They do.
It's something
Someone
they
give
can definitely
Norman
do.
Reedus a haircut. Someone give Norman a haircut for the final
yes,
season.
he definitely.
They're
has
filming the
feelings.
final season and he still has long hair, so like they better get to it.
Yeah,
Hey,
imagine like see
What up,
Norman
boys?
Reedus looking like
So
season
cool to
1
see,
Daryl
like, a
again.
season 2 looking Daryl.
The episode's over.
Yep, yeah, we're all done here.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So what y'all talking about right now?
So we're
Walking
trying to
Dead,
think.
season 11.
Yeah, like
Talking about
Yeah.
with season 10. Okay, so like one thing I don't get. You got Matt. Do you think they're gonna do the time skip? Judith is gonna have a 5-10-year-old son named Carl, and then Daryl and Carol are gonna leave. They're gonna be like 60 or something, and they're gonna leave.
well,
Go find Rick, and then
Here's
to
what
tell
I
Rick
think.
he has a grandson.
bear with
I
me.
mean,
Honestly,
I think what's gonna
think that
happen
freaking-
is
okay.
go ahead, Matt. No,
All
you
right.
go ahead, Matt. You probably were saying what I'll say. Then I'll say it.
Yeah, this is what I was gonna say. I think that there will not be a time skip due to the Daryl and Carol show, and I think they need to do the time skip at the end of that show.
That
If
stinks.
anything,
Disappointing. I'd rather them do maybe the movie,
I could see
because
that.
there's no way Rick is coming back after, if they do that big time jump. There's no way Rick is coming after that,
They
because then he'll find out he has a grandson and an actual
If they
son.
don't
and that'll
do
be
the
too,
time
like,
skip, though, this is my problem with it, is that if they don't do the time skip, they're going to do it to where it's just going to be weird, because I feel like at that point, it's kind of going to be like where the show has its own ending, like unrelated to the comic.
if anything, like what they'll do is Daryl and Carol will leave at the end of episode 23, and then they do the time jump, and then like the Daryl Carol spinoff would be like before 24.
Oh,
in the
I see what
25
you're
year
saying.
skip.
I kind of get what you mean there, because honestly, I feel like that might be possible, is that they do like Daryl and Carol's last episode, episode 23, and then in episode 24, we follow like an older Judith or something, but then maybe by the end of that, like when the show is over, then they can announce like, okay, you want to know where Daryl and Carol went, you know, like that type of thing. They talked about them a little bit in episode 24. We'll find out in the new show, you know?
It's like,
I
Maybe
think
what they
that
could-
Daryl and Carol should be in the like time jump, because if they aren't, that means they left before the time jump and just never came back and died.
They could
is
do
true.
it to where they just come back in the time skip or something, but then we
I
see in a
don't even want
flashback
the
series like
spin-off,
what their
to be
journey was
honest.
like or something.
Yeah,
If
I don't
what
know,
they
Dan.
could
Yes.
do,
It's
I
tough to
don't
say.
even.
You
I
know,
don't even like. This is something that makes me mad. I just wish that they. I don't mind Rick leaving, because the CRM thing is not a bad idea. It's cool, but
oh, it's
I would. I
it's
don't even want
stupid
the
in my
movie.
opinion. I'm tired of CRM.
I don't want the movie. I would rather have like bottle episodes of just Rick, to be honest. Instead of a movie.
well, I just think that they should have done like with the whole like, cause I don't know. I feel like with the end of the series, like I don't know, the Daryl and Carol series. I feel like it's just a better idea to do it to where like they should have just not done it. Like in terms of like, and I mean like announcement wise, like if you want to do it after the show's done, fine. But if I was in charge, I would have been like, okay, guys, The Walking Dead's ending, but like after this, we're gonna have another spinoff after that that'll be revealed when the show's done.
I know.
Like,
We could have so many
Yeah, and
I
the
ideas.
thing
agree.
that's so stupid. Why would they
ruins-
announce it before the finale? Because y'all remember the Carol scene.
Yeah.
The scene is so
I
pointless
low-key-
because like, I
Let
watched
people
people's
have their
reactions.
theories
And they
for
were
a
like,
couple years.
Yeah, some people could have been like, "Oh shit, is Carol gonna die here?" You know, because I think that cliff scene it would have been a good death for Carol. I'm not saying I want her to die, but I think that would have been a death that, in a way, she started the whole Whisperer conflict. Imagine if she ended it.
In
Yeah,
season,
but there was no tension there.
It's
That's
so
unfortunate.
depressing though.
yeah, guys, they got to get rid of a lot of characters for season 11. I mean, I don't want them to ruin the last season of The Walking Dead, but seriously, like, we need some deaths to shake up the final season of the show to remind us, like, yeah, this is The Walking Dead.
Well, I think what they should do is kill off. Well, no, Rosita is like no. I don't think they should kill off Rosita. I think they should probably kill off Scott. Like I'm not even trying to joke around. They should
Yeah.
kill off Father Gabriel. Who else? There's not many
It's
characters
just
left, is
Gabriel.
there?
It's pretty much just Gabriel now, since he's not even like
But
religious anymore.
Magna, Kelly, and Lou definitely need to die. We can keep Yumiko.
Yeah,
And
Magna,
Diane,
oh
I
god,
guess we can keep
Diana's still
Magna.
alive. Diana's still alive.
please kill Magna. I can't stand her.
Yeah.
The
You
actress
can
is
keep
awful too, in
Luke,
my
but
opinion. The actress sucks too, in my opinion.
Yeah, I don't know. As far as like deaths, there's the only main ones they can do, like big characters. It really just seems like it's Negan and Father Gabriel for season 11. It just seems like those are the two most likely. Or Aaron.
He is such.
Probably.
I personally think he's the best character, or he's had the best evolution of any character in TV show history, in my personal opinion. And I've watched a lot of TV shows.
I think Alden could get Dwight's death since he's former savior.
I also just feel like Alden is like spareable. Honestly, he doesn't do much.
He is so spareable.
He doesn't do crap. Like, he hasn't done shit, like, since season 8.
You guys are so mean. Y'all praise Kyle, but no, Alton F you.
Well,
No, I don't praise Kyle. I don't like Kyle.
Say, I'm with Brian. I don't praise Paul.
Me neither.
I'm joking. But
I joke about Kyle.
Low-key,
I just joke.
they probably are gonna kill like Kyle. Like it's not even. I'm not even joking. I'm pretty sure because they've done that a lot. They'll introduce a character that doesn't say anything and just kill him.
They
Wouldn't be
probably
like a
even
big
know,
death.
like they probably even forgot they named the character Kyle. Like the producers, they probably even forgot that his name's Kyle. They just have him there because.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, they obviously. Okay, so do you guys think
Do you guys think Jada's died? And I think we're gonna see Heath because I think they already confirmed that Heath was picked up by CRM.
Yeah, they
Oh, I
confirmed.
don't even care to see Heath. To be honest, they can make him a test subject A something, and I wouldn't care.
Oh yeah, he is.
Yeah,
Heath is dead.
like,
He's dead. He's
Yeah,
alive.
no, they confirmed.
they should have just
that he
killed
was
him
picked
like
up by
Dan, what
CRM.
Dan did in the rewrites.
I just
Yeah.
killed him because I don't have time for the actors like back and forth.
Yeah, like.
It's like
Why not use him as a death? Make it a kind of semi-heroic death and just roll with it.
I know.
Exactly, like.
And now the best we're hoping is that he's just he's like a walker behind glass at the CRM research facility. That's the best we're hoping for.
Yeah,
You
basically.
see him alive and be like, okay, how? Like, show us how.
Yeah. He like the CRM was just like, we can't kill you. You're too important. Like you're that guy Heath.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, the CRM
like-
don't care.
Fans are talking about you. We can't kill you.
Can you imagine the CRM, like, they're so nice to Heath or something in the movie, but then, like, they're so mean to Rick? Be like, okay, what's wrong with this picture?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Jadis is dead or like alive. I honestly don't. I actually like her character.
Oh, I don't.
Like, I don't like her character, but I don't want to see her die.
I
Wait,
don't know
who?
because Jadis.
Jadis, like I would like to see her
Jadis.
join the show.
Yeah, she's kind of whatever for me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't know.
same.
What do you guys think happened to Jadis? Because let's be honest, Jadis definitely violated some
The actor
rules.
is very loyal.
Oh, I was just saying, Jadis
violated-
definitely broke some rules. Guys, hold on. Jadis
Yeah.
definitely broke some rules with the CRM. Okay, she
Definitely.
constantly kept mentioning she has an A over the years, and then she brings them a B, like, and then like the helicopters, they're designed to pick up A's and B's. So if a helicopter picked up a B when it says A, I mean it's issues, you know. Just like I feel like CRM just don't like that.
They didn't have to pick him up, so that should not be her
Well,
fault. You didn't have to.
Also, I think a B is more valuable than an A to them.
Kind of, but it's still crazy that they would literally travel hundreds of miles with wasting gasoline with a helicopter just to pick up one person who's bit. Like, what in the world? There's easier way.
Why don't they just kill their own people? Why don't they just take civilians and do that to them?
Yeah, or at least prisoners. Someone violates the rules, they get taken away.
Maybe that's why they did that in World Beyond. Maybe they just killed all of them and used them as test subjects. Maybe.
Well, they stabbed them in the head.
That would have made sense. That would have been dark, and it would have been good sense. But how would they get all the bodies back to the CRM? You know.
They have to kill all of them regardless, because then the other people will try to get retribution and all that. So
yeah.
So do you guys think so the CRM, it seems like they kill anyone who knows they exist. Like, they want to be hidden from the apocalypse, from other survivors and all that. But it still is weird to me that they leave their calling card everywhere. I mean, they leave supplies everywhere. It's just weird to me that they literally have checkpoints, and at some point a group is going to come across one of these checkpoints. They're going to see the CRM logo, all that stuff, and it's just one of those things where it's they really are not doing a good job hiding their existence.
Not to mention they have their freaking logo plastered on the helicopters.
Exactly, and the trucks, just everything.
At least don't have your logo plastered everywhere, you know?
I know. I don't know. Dan, what do you think? CRM, they're trying to find a cure, but they also don't want... Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm tired.
CRM is just so weird because they just don't. It's they don't want to be found, this and that. But then it's in other ways, they're just broadcasting themselves. I'm okay.
Who cares if you get found? You can kill whoever comes at you.
Commonwealth.
And they got tape recorders. That's good.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna let that one go. I'm sorry. That's just weird.
You shouldn't.
What do you expect? What do you expect them to have? Freaking iPhone 10s?
No, laptops, man.
How updated they seem to be for the apocalypse. I don't know.
They should have laptops, man. Come on, charge those things up.
Wait, technically, if you find a cell phone that's working, if you could if you have electricity, you could technically charge it and use it.
Yeah, if they have electricity, which they do, they should be able to charge computers and stuff.
I don't know about Wi-Fi, but
yeah, CRM has Wi-Fi.
They're you just cut to Elizabeth. She's just watching freaking PewDiePie in a room.
What do y'all think is gonna die in World Beyond season 2?
Something.
I think. Ken asked who you guys think is gonna die. I think Iris and Felix are the most likely.
An iZombie.
Iris, Huck, Elizabeth.
Who do y'all think out of the main cast is gonna die?
He's gonna survive.
Me neither. But I do think, I think I mentioned this before, I think Huck versus Felix is one of the best fights they've done in the franchise. That fight was amazing.
I'm a little worried that they're gonna try to keep Iris though, because they're they try to make her one of the main characters that we're supposed to follow. And I know, she has top billing. Dude, it's not too late to
it wouldn't work with no Wi-Fi.
I don't know, focus on Hope or something.
They could get the phones.
Iris is the main character though. The show, she is the top character.
I know. I'm just you can switch it to Hope. It's not too late.
Yeah.
I think Hope, in my eyes, Hope is the protagonist. At least Hope, I don't love Hope, but at least Hope isn't eye gouging bad.
Oh, yeah.
I feel
my
Hope
eyes
should
out
be
bad.
the lead just because
I don't think Iris. I think Iris
into the CRM location in season 2.
Dang, you are a demon.
Hey, come on,
they should have just killed.
Don't say that. Anyways, wait, what were you guys talking about?
CRM Hope.
Yeah, I feel like Hope is the whole CRM plot revolved around her, so I kind of feel like she's the main character a little bit more than Iris. And I wanted to bring that up. Can we establish the CRM literally did all of that stuff in season 1 for her? Because she's just smart. It's what? Are you serious? You did all of this for that. This
is why this show is annoying to me, because it makes no sense. I'm sorry, you go back and watch some of those older episodes. There's no way you can tell that things are all for her. I'm are you kidding me?
Imagine Hope just gets bit, in episode 1 or 2.
Yeah.
it's like, and then they're just like, well, we can do, let's use Iris instead, like as a backup. And then they see her, and they're like, no, let's take her back, put her back. They want her. They don't want her.
They just like they stay for the attack, like they don't leave the school, so they're there while they're attacking. Hope goes outside. CRM.
Guys, what do y'all think
CRM
y'all are in the
soldier
Walking Dead universe?
shoots Hope and like kills her, and Elizabeth's like, God damn it! She was the asset. Why do you shoot her?
It'd be like a more dramatic version of like, it'd be a more dramatic version
What do you
of like
guys
when
think you are in
Dr.
the
Carson
Walking
got
Dead
shot in
universe?
front of Gabriel. It's like, no, that's the doctor. It's like,
okay, guys.
they have a million of those. You're fine.
Yeah. Okay, guys, hold on. Ken had something to say, and I'm going to be ending the stream in 5 more minutes.
Yep.
That's good.
Ken? You okay?
She is the main character.
Iris?
I mean, I kind of feel like they're trying to force Iris is still kind of one of the main characters, just because the first episode is like literally her show. I feel like.
What's even more dumb? Like at the end of episode 10, they're literally talking about attacking the Civic Republic, like going there. Like, you don't even have guns, like, bruh.
Oh, don't worry, Rowdy. They can do it. It's like, cause.
Well, that's one thing. Like,
is this show is secretly a Disney special?
When it comes to the rewrites, like when I'm doing with those rewrites, like I don't even know. Like that's like one thing that. With like the whole asset thing, I don't know how I'm gonna play with that without like completely like redoing the whole storyline, So that's something I might have to keep. But
I'm happy, Rowdy, that you're doing the World Beyond rewrites to save me the trouble. Because I'm sorry, I just don't have a passion for it, to be honest.
Watch Rowdy just completely remove the Iris character.
He should.
Iris Iris exists. I will say that. Iris exists in this version. Does she make it to the end though? That's the thing.
I hope I mean I know that like this isn't possible, but man, at least if Iris exists, like I wish you could have picked.
Something I'm upset about World Beyond.
Yeah, freaking Iris is just like.
I would have included another sister that's like not Iris, like just another character, different name, different actress that's like Hope's sister, but not the Iris character in particular.
Wait, what, Ken? Okay, hold on. He wants to say something.
I was gonna say, what do you guys think you are in the Walking Dead universe as far as like season 10 of the Walking Dead?
Wait,
what?
What are we? What?
Like, if you in the Walking Dead, like,
where would we be? Like, community or character? How long we would survive?
I would join Alexandria and hang out with Scott. No, I'm kidding.
You'd be so safe.
Okay, guys, realistically, like, if, like, you were in the apocalypse and you were approached by Ginny, would you join her?
Oh, no. No. I would join Morgan's crew.
Yeah, I mean, like...
And your children!
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, like, I wasn't sure what Ken meant.
Hey, do they have a bald friend who has psychiatric powers? No.
Okay, I'm confused. Let's see. Is the stream ending? Let me see how long we've been talking. Yeah, guys, I got a couple more minutes left. So yeah, next stream will be next week. Around. It's gonna be after Dan reviews episode 4 and 5 of Wolf Among Us.
Yeah, we are gonna my plan is to do, because I do have a pretty busy schedule, but my plan is to do episode 4 on Tuesday and then episode 5 on Friday, just because I would play both at the same time, but it just depends on how much time I have that day.
Yeah, definitely. They are short though, so it kind of depends on how much time.
It's possible, but it's possible, but don't hold your breath, because I do have a lot of things to do. I have World Gone Mad, and I'm also working on the rewrites right now, so it just depends.
Yeah,
for fear.
And Dan, I
daily
feel
content too at the same time.
I feel so bad for Dan. Everyone's just like, Dan, rewrites. That's all we want. And it's like, guys,
just Dan's rewrites.
I know that should be the channel name. And it's like, guys, you can do the rewrites yourself. Like, I honestly had ideas for doing rewrites as well. It's like, it's unmarked, it's untapped territory for The Walking Dead. rewrites.
Exactly. I'm just like, I just do it to where people are like, yeah, Dan is the only one that does it. I'm like, yeah, you're free to do whatever you want.
Yeah, you're not gonna pull a Nintendo and shut us
Like,
down.
World Gone Mad. There's my that's my property per se. But like the rewrites, that's for anybody to do if they
This is
want.
the first Walking Dead series where I can point out so many bad actors.
Yeah. One thing I accidentally did, Dan in Humanity, I accidentally called the zombies deadheads.
Oh, I remember that.
Oh, really?
I remember that.
Yeah, once or twice. Is that okay, or should I? It's an accident, and it's
Oh
like
no, if it's an
not
accident,
consistent.
that's totally fine. But yeah, like that's gonna be the name for the dead in my series. Basically, that's all it is.
You know.
Hey, what'd be funny, Rowdy?
I wasn't saying anything.
Hey, what'd be funny, Rowdy? What if in Humanity you just
I wasn't saying anything. I wasn't saying anything.
Yeah. What, Brian?
I was just gonna say, like, what if you like when the character says deadhead, they're like, oh, that character slipped and they decide to keep it, and then if you kill off a character, you could say like, oh yeah, the actor wanted
You
to
join
leave.
communities, you get involved in so much drama, and you're like a count. Like,
Yeah. Okay. Well, you know what? I'll just let you guys know now, Brian and Ken, since we're here, because there, how I said there's an announcement at the end of episode 6.
Oh,
Yeah.
I guess.
I can confirm that Humanity will be returning for a second season.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's confirmed it with me just because I pretty much guessed it.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense to do a second season. Why would you only do one season of your own story?
Yeah, but it was more like depending on the reception. Season 2 already has a lot written. Like I am going to be redoing a lot of stuff because it's a bit too like messed up.
I know how that feels.
Like,
Rowdy. I'm having the same problem.
Some of the stuff I do in season 2 is stuff not even The Walking Dead would do.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Like I do in season. I mean, yeah, some things I do in season 1 of Extinction. I'm just like, yeah, I don't think The Walking Dead ever could have or ever did something like this. And I'm just
yeah.
But I kept it in because I'm just like, it's for the story. It's for the story.
There's one scene in particular that Brian did that I'm thinking about right now.
I'm sorry, Dan. I had to. It's for the story.
I mean, dark is fine. I just think it depends. Like, some things can be a bit too far, you know?
Mm-hmm.
They can be, but I feel like sometimes you do have to just go the realistic route, as dark as it is, and just be like, okay, realistically, would this be censored in the story? And it's like, no, all right, I'll throw it in.
Because the way it is right now, Humanity season 2 is darker than any Walking Dead season.
And it's gonna be
the darkest,
episodes,
like,
right?
thing.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
I might shorten it, but right now it's written for like 18, but I could probably scrunch things together and make it less.
Cool. Yeah, that's like the length.
I
of
don't-
Darkest
seasons,
scene
really.
was probably